Hey everybody, I'm at my mom's house today for a little bit. It's where I got most of my Amazon packages for all the things I'm going to be putting into the cottage rental after the crew finishes their first and second phases of renovation. And because this is going to be a furnished rental, I really have to be pretty conscious of the budget. For some of the big items, I'm going to be checking out Facebook Marketplace. I've had really good luck with that. For some of the standard big things, like a kitchen table and maybe some kitchen chairs, maybe some stools and some end tables. So for lighting, because that's the next thing that the guys are going to be able to do is install the lighting. And luckily, my contractor installed an extra socket into the ceiling of the living room because there was no lighting socket before. I'm excited about that. So I thought living room, chandelier. For lighting, I thought I would just go to the big box stores like the Targets and the Home Depots and Amazon and see what I can buy that's going to be quality, but something that maybe I can add a little custom touch to make it a little bit unusual without spending that much money. The vibe for the rental cottage, since it's right by the ocean, is sort of a Serena and Lily vibe. I wish. But I like that mixture of caning and maybe sisal and some of the natural elements that they always put into their decor line. So I'm going to start with a chandelier because I think that will make the most impact with the least amount of dollars. And I bought an inexpensive chandelier. I do like that it's part wood. This piece is wood. And I'll put it on the screen what it looks like. I don't want to unwrap everything yet. But this chandelier is pretty generic. I do think that it goes with that coastal vibe because it looks like it's painted so it has that faux wood look. It needs a little custom touch. So I thought I am a very use what I have kind of girl, as you guys know by now. And so I thought, okay, well, let me order some inexpensive linen shades for the chandelier. And then the shades, because I have so much raffia cloth left over from my previous projects, and it's so gosh darn beautiful. So I thought the chandelier could look really cute with little shades, covered with the raffia cloth. So I'm gonna make a little template for my lampshade. I'll just mark here, and my seam I'll know is my starting point. So I'll know if I make a full rotation, I'll know to stop at the seam. There is my template, and I'm going to make the template a little bit wider on both edges to make sure when I cut my raffia cloth, there's going to be plenty to work with. And I just use regular old Aleene's tacky glue. You can buy it at any craft store. It's an oldie but a goodie. And I'll take my glue and put a bead of the glue along this seam. I use binder clips and some painter's tape to keep all of my edges in place. I'm going to use this thin caning webbing. I'll glue the cane webbing all around to cover any of the raw edges of the raffia cloth. My lampshade has been drying overnight, and I am really loving the way it's looking. Okay, so this is the chandelier I'm working with. I think it has good bones. I do like the fact that this is wood and then this is metal painted to be like wood. Here are my finished raffia fabric covered lampshades. I think the lampshades are the perfect touch to upgrade this plain Jane chandelier, but I think we need one more thing. Some little added novelty or detail that's going to play up the fact that it's a beach house, because most of my tenants that will be using this place will be coming from out of town. So I like to kind of give it a little bit of a theme without it being too much. So I thought that I could utilize a lot of these beautiful, I guess it would be like a scallop shell. And I thought that we could do, let's see, that one's too big. I just think the seashells could look beautiful. And I like that you have to look pretty closely to understand that it's a seashell. So this is the idea. Remember, you're going to be looking kind of from the ground up. So the idea is just to have a little bit of the shells to dress up the chandelier, and then that's it. Alright, so this gives you a little idea of how the shells look. I think that if you're just taking a very plain Jane chandelier from a big box store, there's a way to dress it up, customize it for your space without breaking the bank. I have some cool coastal decor ideas that I want to experiment with in the foyer of this little cottage, and all you need is a bunch of twine. So I hope you stay tuned for that next episode. Thank you so much for joining me here at Nutshell Living. I just love it when I can share ideas with you. See you next time. Bye.